I'll just say it. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is my favorite movie. Or let alone, the best video game movie that we have so far. Yep, I said it. So what exactly does make Sonic the Hedgehog 2 the greatest video game movie of all time? Well, I'm going to be going over its pros, cons, and give my final verdict in the end. And like with the Uncharted movie, this is going to contain massive spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie after 2 weeks, then go watch it. So after Dr. Eggman's encounter with Mushroom Hill Zone, he encounters Knuckles the Echidna to tell Knuckles that the tales of the Master Emerald are true. Back on Earth, Sonic tries to save Green Hills from a robbery, but ends up destroying a few city blocks, because as we all know, Sonic is still only a kid, leaving a one-on-one conversation with Tom. And after Maddie and Tom were at a wedding, Tails arrives to warn Sonic about the arrival of Dr. Eggman and the clutches of the new enemy, Knuckles the Echidna. But as we see, Tails ends up a few seconds too late, leaving Sonic to defend the house and becoming in charge of the situation. When Tails arrives in a truck, Knuckles tries to chase after Tails and Sonic, as we see in the scene right here. Then, after that fails, Dr. Eggman goes on to be serious again, leading us to a encounter back again with Agent Stone in the Mean Bean Coffee Shop. Mean Bean Coffee Shop. Wonder what that's referencing, huh? Traveling on the other side of the world, Sonic and Tails discovered that the Long Claws and the Echidnas were actually at war with the Master Emerald. The Long Claws were actually taking care of the Master Emerald, where the Echidnas tried to take power over it. And right when they were tracking the location of the Master Emerald with the Emerald Tracker, Knuckles and Eggman ambushed them, leading us to a scene that Sonic grabs some pieces of metal and slides down like we see in Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, the nostalgia. Knuckles, as usual, chases after him and gives us a backstory.
Everything because of you. My tribe was on the verge of its greatest victory. The last of the Owl Warriors had been located. Soon, Longclaw's emerald secrets would be ours. But my father stopped me from joining the fight. He said my moment to honor our tribe would come, but it was not this moment. Those were the last words he spoke to me. I never saw him again.
This scene was intriguing for me as a Sonic fan to watch, because unlike Sonic Adventure, Knuckles actually remembers the last words of his father and suffers from that, leaving him all alone as an orphan. Hashtag Idris Elba's the best Knuckles. Back in the wedding, Sonic calls Tom to tell them that they're actually being chased by an avalanche, leaving Tom to rescue Sonic and Tails with a ring portal, interrupting the wedding. Well, thanks to the room, I think that's what's called, it's actually a setup leading into a respiratory mission, leaving the bride really mad. Distracted, Eggman and Knuckles actually track the Master Emerald. Sonic has to race towards the ocean, or I think it was the Pacific Ocean, yes, the Pacific Ocean, to keep up with them, encountering Knuckles and Eggman, leaving us to an epic fight scene. Distracted, Sonic tells Knuckles that he's actually betraying Knuckles behind his back. Knuckles doesn't believe him because of his naive interrogation, but he believes him now.
But I trusted you! You were my friend! I'm sorry. That just hit me funny.
This is a wonderful reference to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, where Eggman steals the Master Hammer behind his back, leaving Knuckles to force with Sonic. In this movie, Eggman actually gets away with it and actually conquers the power of the Master Emerald itself, leaving the temple to collapse, leaving water to drown both the two characters. But then Sonic intends to help Knuckles lift up a giant pillar. Then Knuckles starts to flee and forget about Sonic. And Sonic, being the non-swimmer he is, starts to drown. Knuckles, fortunately, saves him. In a conversation, Knuckles asks Sonic a question.
On the mountain, you told me you'd lost everything. The way I did. But you seem so hopeful and free. How did you move forward despite failing again and again and again? And again, and again.
Okay, I didn't fail that much. But I didn't do this all alone. I found a new family, new friends, and you can too. You don't have to be alone anymore. Ow, 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 ow! Are you kidding me with that handshake?
Back in Green Hills, Dr. Eggman has new powers and uses telekinetic and psychokinetic powers to create the Death Egg Robot. Let's friggin' go, bro! Leading us to an epic battle between the 3 original Team Sonic heroes. With Dr. Eggman intrigued, he is now fighting the 3 Sonic heroes with these upgradational badniks, which is wonderful reference to those who don't know is Sonic Heroes, with Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic fighting alongside with each other. And Knuckles, Sonic, and Tails come up with a plan to create a diversion, with, if you don't know, Sonic being the diversion, calling Eggman a bunch of names, and also still calling him bald, but not calling him fat, because, you know, he's not fat in this movie. But that's okay, because he still has that fine-looking mustache. So, as the diversion, Sonic is now being chased by Dr. Eggman, and while Tails was lifting Knuckles, Knuckles answered Tails' question on why he's heavy.
He's heavy!
That's because I have 1,000,000% muscle! What the fuck?
With Knuckles taking a swing at Dr. Eggman and now Sonic carrying the Master Emerald now getting stepped on, he uses the Master Emerald inside of the Chaos Emeralds to transform it to the super and legendary Super Sonic, which is in his first debut was transferred into Sonic 2. Now with his new shining look, he takes a swing at the Death Egg robot, just like the Sonic the Hedgehog movie taking a swing at the box office record. I'm serious, it's everywhere. And with the final blow being the tap on the Death Egg robot, he finishes off Dr. Eggman with his final words being, "Later, hater!" And that kills off Dr. Eggman for really good reasons. For those who don't know, Jim Carrey is actually retiring after this movie. He feels like he's been doing it so long, so I'm gonna wish him good luck. After that, they decide to play a game of baseball, which Knuckles obviously wins. After that, they decide to go after ice cream, which is delicious.
It's a dessert. If you like fun, you're gonna love it.
Oh, yum. Dessert. Does it have grapes in it?
No, not usually.
And that's the end of the story. And I'll tell you this, the voice acting is friggin' awesome. Ben Schwartz did amazing. I say he did actually better than he did in the first. Same with James Marsden and Jim Carrey. Now, Colleen and Idris did amazing. This was Colleen's best performance as Tails ever since, well, ever. This was the best that she's done so far, and Idris Elba as Knuckles is absolutely perfect. His voice was the best we've seen of Knuckles. Not to mention that his voice actually captured the character so much that it's just so heartwarming. Not to mention, his voice made me realize on why I love Knuckles the Echidna. Hashtag Idris Elba is the best Knuckles. And here's the craziest thing. Not only is Sonic 2 the best video game movie ever made. Shut up, Detective Pikachu. You had your chance. But it made Sega themselves decide to take Sonic seriously again with Sonic Frontiers, a new 3D Sonic game that's coming in December of this year. This film did so successful that not even Morbius and Ambulance was able to surpass it. And one of those films was directed by Michael Bay. A new Marvel legend, my butt, too. Sonic 2 literally has it all. What are the pros? Well, the CGI is better than it was before. Talented and amazing voice actors and actresses. An amazing story for it being a repeat of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Lots of amazing and nostalgic references for me and for all Sonic fans. It helped Sega take Sonic seriously again with a new 3D Sonic game coming out, and it exceeded every box office record. However, if there's one thing I do have to complain is that Eggman didn't look fat again. But that's the only complaint, and because of that, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 gets none other than a 9 out of 10.
So many ways you'll find.
You pal. You got your wingman. Perfect friends to grow up with.
Come on, Knuckles.
Ah, my victory chariot!
Someday.
I've got a lot more than that.
One day. We'll say live life at night.
And for Mario fans out there, I pray that the Mario movie will be just as good as this amazing Sonic sequel. I'm Jin Ahmed Sonic. Peace out.
Don't lose sight.
When we were wiping Robotnik off our database, we found something. A file buried deep in our system and dating back over 50 years.
To what?
A secret research facility. It was a black site, sir. Someone worked very hard to keep this hidden.
My God. Project Shadow.